Welcome back to another week in review. I've been looking at different shoe poses, as I tend to do since I take a lot of shoe pictures, and I think this is one of my new favorites. Just a little look at the way they look when you've got your legs crossed, and unfortunately it pops up your pants, but I kind of like the way the shoe is shown a little bit better. Enough with the random thoughts, let's get started.
Welcome to Wisconsin Shoe Guy. Here we do unboxing videos, we discuss general shoe knowledge, we do worth the price videos as shoe reviews, and we will do shoe battles, comparing shoe to shoe so that you can understand the differences. I also speak to experts in the field.
With April, it's April Adelaide's month, and we will take a little bit of April austerity brogues into next week. But I wanted to start off with these pretty cool Adelaides that we have in front of us. Here are some St. Crispins, very unique ones. These are some wingtip Adelaides from October 10th. These are Hephaestus reverse Adelaides in hatch grain. This is a cool shell cordovan Adelaide by Alan Edmonds. Then this is from Carlos Santos, part of their hand grade line. And then this is part Adelaide. This is an austerity brogue from JimJun. As we look at casual weekend, two different shoes. We've got loafers here from Mecariello, and we have these new Chelsea boots from Bodileys. One of the things that I did this week is take a look at soles. You can see here I have some soles with leather soles, toe plates. Here are some rubber soles. Really interesting work on doing this. A couple of custom soles that are done. Wanted to take a deeper look. And then I spent some time looking at the logos on the inside of the shoe, the actual like handwritten stuff for different brands, and wanted to look at what brands constitute which brand so I could try to guess on different makers. I was really looking at these boots, seeing whether I'd be able to do it, and epic fail, wasn't able to figure out at all. Bottom line, they just keep you guessing. And what do we have? There's a bag, shoe bag, which is kind of cool. A single bag though. And let's take a look. Oh, there's a second bag. These are Bodileys, made in England, Chelsea boots. I've never had a Chelsea boot. I've never worn a Chelsea boot. I have no idea how these are going to feel. But look at that last. So I thought I'd share a couple pictures of these in the wild, as it were, so you can see kind of how the overall look is and where they all come together. I like the way that these shoes look. For Chelsea boots that I've never worn before, it just really feels like they're a natural fit. The last fits really well, and they're just held on in the right places. Now, what is a spiral hole cut? So I think that this is an interesting thing. Now, this is a combination of a hole cut shoe, which is this. Okay, this is known as a hole cut because it's one piece of leather, right? No seams except for the one. You can get them seamless, but they're very expensive. Okay. Now, the spiral hole cut actually combines several other styles. It combines a long wing, but it is an Oxford. Okay, so this is a blucher, but a long wing, which has a big wingtip on it. Right. It combines an Adelaide here, which has this U-throat on it. It contains a Balmoral Oxford, which I don't have, but I'll explain when I actually open the shoe. And it combines an austerity brogue. Because unlike all the other brogues that I showed, this has no perforations or broguing. So yes, they call it an austerity brogue, but there's no broguing. It's just one of the many things within shoes that makes you go, So let's take a look at what this is. I apologize for my phone blowing up here. But So you could tell they like their yellow. And we take a look here and we look at the shoe. Now, first you'll notice it comes with trees. Let's take a look at the shoe bag. All right. This is like this velvety, kind of like a cloth suede. But look at the inside. That is really very, very nice. A little leather patch. Says JimJun. Right? Jim and Jun are the name of Gordon's kids. It's named after them. What a cool idea. So as I look at the way they fit, I had originally requested a medium instep, and he took a look at some of my other posts and suggested that I go with a large one, and I'm glad I did. But now I'm also very curious. Some shoes stretch a little bit when you wear them, and some don't. And I'm going to have to watch that pretty carefully with these, because if they do, it's going to be a little on the big side. As we go back to my trip to Glasgow in 2019, I picked up these shoes at Loake Glasgow. These are the Loake Evans. Just a really solid austerity Adelaide. This is part of the 1880 Legacy range. When I did some reviews on them, I talked about the creasing on this, and the creasing on it is pronounced, but it's not bad. And certain leathers just crease, and this is one of them. Certainly not a lower quality, but it is a very solid shoe. Does pretty well. You can see the wear on it's been even. Overall, I just feel like these they fit really well, and they're comfortable. They last, and the pattern on these is just great. It's a very versatile color of brown, and has been something that's been a welcome addition to the lineup. So nice finishing, but no fudging or anything. Kind of plain, as you would expect in a mid-range shoe. So that's it for the Loake Evans. So this week we're going to take a look at a shoe that I've had for a little while. This is an Enzo Bonafè Adelaide, and I picked this up last year. See, it's in this beautiful hatch grain. It's got this nice contrast patina on it. Just a really, really beautiful shoe. You see the sole work. They do a nice job. They got the nice finish there. Just beautiful work along there. The shoe's holding up really well. You could see there is a little bit of creasing, but the hatch grain just hides it really, really well. And just a beautiful job here. Again, with that beveled waist, I feel like this does really, really well. And the shoe is just holding up over time very well. Now, I did buy some Enzo Bonafè trees to put in this, and those will be added here soon. But overall, I would say the shoe is holding up really well. No worse for wear. The wear on the shoe overall is as expected. The soles are wearing. It does wear a little bit further down here than I'd like because of the pattern, but not down here. Sorry, not a big deal there. And overall, I feel like it's not necessarily bad on the toes. You can see that this is closed stitched and not blind stitched. You can start to see that row there, but that's not a big deal. And overall, just a very nice, solid shoe. So I had the great chance to add a couple things to the pipeline that I wanted to talk about. These are a CNES GMTO that they're doing, really cool. And then I saw my pair of shoes on Mecariello's Instagram, which I'm really excited about. So you can see I also added a pair of Carminas to the mix that I'm excited about as well. And then for Q2, I had to trim back what I was looking at in order to be able to make it fit better based on budget. And then so I pushed some stuff out to Q3. That's it.